On today's episode, I talk about China, I talk about green tea, and I also talk about the Road Hole restaurant. Here's my two teas for the week. This is the Tea and Tea Show. Hello everybody, welcome to episode number 3 of the Tea and Tea Show. I'm your host, Nanjing Silva, and this, my friends, is the show that teaches you everything there is to know about drinking tea and golfing tea. So this week we stay in China. We were in China last week for the Shenzhen Open. This week we're there for the China Open, which is taking place in Shanghai. Obviously Shanghai is a massive, massive city at the moment. It's really pumping in its buildings, in what it's doing. My brother was out there a few years ago for Christmas and he was telling me how they're chucking up 2 floors a day. Even on Christmas Day they were working. But China back in the day was a very closed off place, like I said on episode 2. If you didn't watch episode 2, click here. Chowder's link it up. Maybe put like a feed into last week's episode. So China was a very closed off place. And in the signing of the Nanjing Treaty by the British to China, they took the port of Hong Kong. But along with the port of Hong Kong, the Chinese also agreed to having other ports opened up for world trade. And one of those ports was Shanghai. Now, this week, obviously, the Shanghai Open takes place, and one of the teas that were traded by the early East India Tea Company traders was green tea that came from China. And this, my friends, is the leaf that they would have traded. Now, this is our planter's green, which uses a GP1 grade of leaf. It's tightly rolled, and the reason why it's called gunpowder is because the early English traders thought that the leaves resembled little gunpowder pellets. Now, the tea doesn't taste anything like gunpowder. It's very sweet, it's very mellow, and it's the ideal drink that you would want to have after a meal. If you've had a heavy meal, you want something to have that's very light, this is the perfect kind of tea. So, if you guys are up in St. Andrews, and if you're not, I highly recommend that you guys go there. Chowder's link up the old course up here. Head up to the 4th floor. You've got a beautiful view of the world's most famous golf course, and you've got the views of the West Sands beach and everything else. But on top, on the 4th floor, apart from the bar, which is my favorite place to be, and Chowder's favorite place to be as well, is the Road Hole restaurant. And if you're up there having a wonderful meal, end off your meal with some Planters green tea. So at the end of your meal, instead of having coffee, have some lovely Planters green tea. This is what I've got right here. If you are not in St. Andrews, link up here, Chowders, here. In fact, all over the screen, link it up. You can buy some Planters green tea, either in loose or in tea bags, which we can ship direct to your door anywhere in the world. Guys, thank you for watching. Talk to me on Twitter, Chowders, link it up here. Talk to the old course here. Also, follow us on Instagram. Take any pictures that you guys have of you guys drinking tea or golfing on any of the teas around the world. And tag us and tag the Old Course Hotel in them on Instagram. And if you're on Facebook, hit like, hit share on this video, and I'll catch you guys next week. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. Stop lurking and hit that subscribe button right now.